Hello everyone, this is Eagle Owl. On this video I want to talk about high capacity gun mags and the laws that have been made in the past and the laws that certain politicians are trying to pass. And I want to go over some of the lies and some of the misperceptions and clarify a bunch of things so that people have a better understanding, because there's a lot of intentional lying to the people out there for political reasons. Okay, so first of all, here's a 9mm pistol, standard pistol. For a really small subcompact 10 rounds is a common amount to hold. Mine happens to hold 12. Okay, so here's the mag that comes with it. It's a 12 round. Now, a common thing for some politicians to do is ban any gun that holds more than 10 rounds, or basically any magazine that can hold more than 10 rounds. By that definition, the way this gun was bought from the factory, I would already be in violation because this holds 12 rounds. But anyway, I want to go over a few things, okay? If you're an evil, violent person and you are intent on committing crime, first of all, how many rounds your magazine hold, that's not even a factor. If you're a good person and you don't intend to harm others unnecessarily, a 100-round magazine, it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. So making a law that hurts every good person, every law-abiding person, is not the solution to trying to stop an occasional random bad person by hindering all the good people who have no bad intentions. So let's get that out of the way. That's a disclaimer for all the laws that are passed, gun-related laws. Okay, so here you go. If I'm only trying to kill 1 or 2 people, and my magazine holds 10 rounds, it doesn't matter to me that you ban 15-round mags. I've got 10 shots ready to go. So if I pull up on 1 person or 2 people and you've passed that law, pop, 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 pop. I've just fired 10 rounds and your magazine has 0.0% effectiveness. Okay, that's the first thing. Now the other thing is this. You're assuming that because you suddenly make something a law, now all the criminals no longer have the ability to do wrong because it's a law. You're assuming, A, that the criminal can't get their hands on any 15-round mags. They haven't all disappeared, so they're all still in the country. All the people who had them legally before still have them, okay? So you can buy them off of someone who already legally had them before. If someone paid 25 bucks for a mag and you're offering them 60, and they need cash, they're going to sell to you for 60. Now you got a high cap mag. It doesn't slow down a criminal 0%. 0%. Now let's go extreme stupidity and pretend somehow every single high capacity mag in the entire country was vanished into thin air. It was all burnt in a pile somewhere. Big celebration to the anti-gun idiots. Okay, let's pretend there's no longer any mags that hold more than 10 rounds. Now, I can attach to my body as many as I want. I can attach 6, 8, 10 of these mags, as many as I want that are 10 rounders. I can get a belt that has special pouches that you stick them all in, so I can be loaded to the hilt with 10-round mags, okay? Now I want to show you something. I want you to pay close attention to this, okay? I'm going to pretend to fire my 10 rounds until that magazine is empty, and then I'm going to pretend that I'm switching it out and putting a fresh 10 rounder in, and I'm ready to shoot again. I want you to pay attention how much time passes until I pull the trigger the last time, bump, 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 pause, bump, 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 until I start to pull the trigger again. That little window where I suddenly pause, because I got to switch mags and then I start to shoot again, I want you to count to yourself how much time has passed, and then I'm going to go over a few things. Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay, someone's on a killing spree. Ready, set, go. Pop, 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 pop. Drop. New bag. Pop, 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 pop. Count to yourself how long that took me. That little pause. From the time that I pulled that last trigger until I took the clip out, put a new one in, and had it ready to start shooting again, was somewhere maybe 2 to 3 whole seconds at the most. Now, if I am a criminal, I walk into a crowded room and I start shooting people. They're all running for their lives. I'm the only one that's armed because it's a gun-free zone and only criminals are allowed to bring guns in there. So everyone is helpless. No one can defend themselves. It's like shooting a bunch of fish in a fishbowl. They can do nothing about it. I just did like this. I just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shot 10 people. Switch. New mag. Loaded. Boom, 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 boom. Switch. New lag. Drop it in. Boom, 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 boom. It barely puts a little bump in my bump in the road for how many people I'm shooting and how quick. So by only having 10 round mags, still able to commit the crime, still able to shoot as many people as I wanted to shoot. You can obviously tell it had no effect at all. So in conclusion, banning high capacity mags probably would not even save one life. If you studied an entire year of a ban and you could magically know, how many lives were saved because a person supposedly could only get a 10 round mag instead of a 15 or a 30, it'd probably be 0.00 lives. So that's why you shouldn't fall for the high capacity gun magazine ban. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to go over while we're on the topic. Why do I need a high capacity magazine? There's always, well, why do you need this? Why do you need that? The anti-gunners, ignorant people, people with an agenda, or people who just don't know any better because they're being deceived, they're always being told to ask us, why do you need that many rounds? Let's go over that. There's been lots of riots and stuff going on lately. If one person comes to your house and you have to defend yourself against them and they don't have a gun, most likely 10 rounds can do the job. Now when multiple people start to come, let's say there's 3 people and 2 of them have baseball bats and 1 have a knife, and they all start bum rushing you, you can shoot 10 rounds and find out that you've only hit 1 or 2 of the 3 people, and 1 or 2 of them are still coming at you. And now that you've only had 10 rounds and you're out, the one that you didn't neutralize comes at you and kills you. If you're in a situation where the multiple people are armed with firearms, then it becomes very apparent why 10 rounds is not enough. You need as many rounds as you can have. And then people will use the stupidity of saying, well, there's only 3 of them and you got 10 rounds. That's like assuming like you're the perfect soldier or you're RoboCop. That's assuming that each bullet equals 1 hit on a human. Like you can just, in the heat of the moment, go 1 bullet, boom, got him. 1 bullet, boom, got him. 1 bullet, boom, got him. If you assume that real shootouts work that way, then you don't know anything about guns. I'm talking to people who know about guns and just want some entertainment and some information. And I'm also talking to people through the entire spectrum. People who don't know much about guns but are curious, and then people who are very anti-gun and they need a lesson in actual knowledge. So yeah, if multiple people are coming at you and they're armed, you need as many rounds as you can. Now, that same situation that only took 2 seconds to reload with a 10 round mag, if a mob of people that are armed are coming at you, those 2 seconds will hurt you. They're coming at you, they're shooting guns, they're throwing whatever at you. The time that it takes to lose that 2 seconds while you're being bum rushed and get another mag ready, that will actually hurt you. You want to be able to fire as many rounds as you can before reloading. So that's the reason that you need a high capacity magazine. And then some of the myths of why they want to ban high capacity magazines. Anyway, this is Eagle Owl. Hit the subscribe button and thanks for watching.